Hello, hello, lovely people. Guess who? Woohoo! Back. We won't go into that quite yet though. It's been a while. So welcome. Tonight I'm going to do a project inspired by a couple of things. So first of all, I started making some journals and then thought, I better show you, hadn't I? Because it's been a long time since I've shown you anything. So what I'm going to do is going to show you the journal bases that I've made very quickly. I'm going to show you the papers that I'm using, and then I'm going to show you what we're going to make of this evening. So it's going to be a bit of a whiz because I want to try and fit all of this into an hour if I can. So, yeah. First and foremost, let's have a look at the papers I'm using. As you know, I'm on the design team for Mr. Dasher Dave. He is my friend, a very good friend, as well as my crafty friend, and he's made some fabulous papers. So these are they. So very quickly, you can go look at them on his Etsy page or on his YouTube channel because he has videos for them. But I'm just very going to quickly whisk through them. Yeah, this is the first one. It's called Poppy Clunker, and I love them. They're fab. Then, let's move that. Thingamajig. Again, quick flick. They're very floral, bit ledgery, bit watercolory, bit cardboard cutouty, bits and pieces. They're fabulous. I love them. So here you go. That's Thingamajig. Then we've got Gubbins. They're all of a floral theme. And like I said, I love them. They've inspired me to do stuff. And not only to do stuff, but to show you I'm doing stuff, which is something I've not done for a long time. So, keep going, keep going. Da, da, da. These are, you have to excuse, look, misprints on the back, misprint on the front. These are old bits of paper I've been having to sort out at the same time as playing. And then conceptual, love that. I think these are very good for collage stuff, bits and pieces, all sorts of stuff, but you'll see what I do with them. Conceptual. Now this is an old kit, but I'm using it in this, so I'll just do a quick flick. And it's called enamel, and it's lots of enamel signage. This is not the whole kit, this is just the bits that I'm planning on using. That. Ta-da! But like I said, Dave is always linked underneath my videos, so you can always see his channel. You can go to his channel, subscribe to his as well as mine, and you can always find the link to his Etsy shop, so you can always go look at his Etsy shop. Go and buy them because they're fab. So it started me off, and I made 3 different journals. This is the first one. Now 3 signatures. Call it July. You'll find out why shortly. I'll tell you, because I'm also going to do some junk journal July stuff, and it's all going to go in this journal, hopefully. So, and these are just literally blank. There's no embellishment done to them yet. They've just been built and signatures sewn in with book page and bits out of an art book, all sorts of stuff. Yeah. So you'll see more of these as we work. A bit of old Edith, because we like a bit of Edith. Pretty, pretty. Birds, gardens, flowers, all things that I think go with it. Yeah? So that's that one. Nana, Nana, and Nana. And then this one. And again, like I said, they're journal bases, no more no less. This is wallpaper, which I thought went very well with the colour of this kit. And again, we'll take that one out. I don't want you to see that. That was a prototype for something I was working on. And again, they're just basic, lots of pages thrown together at my stash. Yeah. 3 signatures, all 3 signatures with the pages from his kits. Yeah. So I've used the one that's got mainly oranges in this one. The last one has got lots of purples and blues. You'll see all these in more detail as we build and do stuff. bam, bam. And number 3, this one. Again, wallpaper, piece of paper out the kit, I've cut some flowers out of one of them. And again, lots of bits out of my stash, coffee dyed paper, book pages, various bits and pieces, lots of beautiful pieces out of his kit. Like I said, go have a look at him, on Etsy, and go have a look at his YouTube, because he does videos where you can see the beautiful pictures. Da, da, da. So, a bit more Edith, a bit more garden, da, da, da. Lots of it, yeah? Anyway, that's it. 3 journals. 3 journals, 3 signatures each. And then I started working and doing bits and pieces. And I made this. So we're going to have a look at this, because I'm going to not replicate it, but do something similar. I watched Margaret at Seven Plaza make a folio, and she used papers from 49 and Market. She, however, had watched a video by Camellia Craft Design, both of whose channels I will link below. And Julie from Camellia Craft Design had used Tim Holtz. I decided I'd have a go because I liked it, and 2 things happened. One, I used bits of junk. So essentially, I used this. I used the base of. See if I've got some. Yeah, no, there you go. This was. I subscribe and I send money to a donkey sanctuary because I like donkeys, and because Dave likes donkeys, and on his behalf I donate money. And these are the bits that are left over, and they send me a booklet once a month with what's going on. And I took it to pieces, and I used the pages, and I covered them in digitals, his digitals, and I made a folio in the style of Julie at Camellia Craft Design and Margaret at Seven Plaza. However, I got a bit pocket happy and trigger happy, and I went a bit mad, so it's a little bit bigger. Yeah? So, it's this shape. So, front has a little pocket, and there's a little tuck under there, and to be open. And it has a big pocket with a window, and a little pocket here. And then it has, let me find something to tuck in. Here we go. So, big pocket here with a window. Oh, little pocket here. Pocket here, and a big pocket at the back. Oh, and that. It goes. Hang on, we'll turn it this way. It's probably easier for me to get in, you to see, which goes all the way down to the bottom. Yeah? So that's the first one. And then flip it over. It's got exactly the same pocket, big pocket at the back. Then I took an envelope, a junk mail envelope with a window, and I opened it up, and there's the top of the envelope, trimmed down a bit, and there's the rest of the envelope, and I backed it with another envelope that had a window on it, so that I had an extra flip. So it gives me a tuck here, and then when you turn it over, which is technically the back, it flips out, and there's a big pocket here with a window attached to it. Back page, nothing on that one, and then you flip it open, and this is the back. So that's front, that's the back. Turn it over, and I made a notepad. Yep. And stuck it down. So I stuck it down in such a way that you put something in there as well. And that one's just pretty, so I've left it. So back to the front. Put something around it, make it look pretty. So digitals and junk mail. So I thought tonight we would recreate this. This was all used in Poppy Tonka because it's going to go in, find it, this journal, which is mainly the Poppy Tonka kit. So that's going to go in there at some point. So I thought we'd do one. Excuse me. That's going to go in this. So using the more orangey things, yeah? So I want one that's going to go in there. So, first and foremost, what did I just do with it? a Donkey Sanctuary leaflet. I ain't got what's left, so I can't do it. But in the style of, I wanted to do something using bits and pieces I had lying around and that just needed using up. So I found these. These are just pages. They're like the glossary and the key out of a book that I've fussy cut every single flower I could possibly find, and leaf and piece of grass. And these are the wordy bits that are left over. So this is what we're going to use. Kit wise, we are going to use, if I can find it, da-da-da. Oop, oop, oop. Let me. This one. To make sure I had the right one. So we're going to use thingamajig. Yeah? Now, I print on 120 GSM paper, always, because I like it. It's nice for journal pages. I think it's nice thickness, but you need a bit more heft if you're doing a little folio, hence the book page. So we're going to stick it to the book page. So, without further ado, shall we crack on? Let's get rid of this page for the moment. And excuse me, because I'm going to have a big cough. Oh. Better, back again. So, dead simple. I'm going to take 3 double pages. Those 3. And I'm going to back them onto these. So I need to pick 3 that I like a lot. So that's going to be one of them, definitely, because I like it. I think I might put it on the back, because I like the blue and it matches. Maybe that one. No. Maybe. Leave that there a minute. Oh, that one. Because what you need is, what I want is 2 with the designs either side. And then I like that one because the designs are in the middle. So when I cover my pages, kind of look like that. And then we'll worry about the backs after we've done that. So there we go. Job number 1. Cover your 3 pages. And the Donkey Sanctuary pages that I used were too long, which is why there are so many pockets on it, which I got a bit trigger happy with pockets because they're way too long. So it's up to you on the size. I'm literally, these ones are shorter and these are shorter than the digital, and so I'm going to be trimming stuff off rather than adding stuff on. But you don't need sizes as long as you can cover it with something, whether you use scrapbook paper or a digital or magazine page or whatever it is. It's entirely up to you. So this one, I'm going to do it this way because I want to get most of the orange in that I can. Push that up to the top. Squish it down with my claw. And we'll let that dry a minute. Next, we're going to do it again. So anyway, watch me glue. I'm going to have a little chat. I hope you're well. I have missed you. But you know what? Life, it happens. And weirdly, I was watching a Tracy Fox video the other night because she's been gone for a little while and has just come back, and she's made a very interesting point. Now, I don't compare myself to Tracy Fox in any way, shape or form because she has a massive following and she does lots of stuff and quite famous within the little community that we have. But she talks about how once you stop for a while, it's increasingly difficult to start again because you find barriers and you find things wrong and you find reasons not to. And so restarting is always more difficult than stopping. And that's probably one of the biggest reasons why it's taken me ages to start again. But also, there's been other stuff, you know. I do quite a demanding job, which you all know about, or those that have been with me for a while know about, which I love. I'm not complaining about it in the slightest. But recently that's kind of ramped up a little bit. Lots of new people starting, lots of new starters, lots of new children starting. So there's been a lot of work involved in that, which I'm quite happy to get involved in. What else has gone on? Oh, and I kind of got myself engrossed in a project for fun, really, which in maybe not the next video, but the video after that, you'll actually see. But we can talk about it now. I'll tell you about it. So Leslie, who is Silver Moon Creations, lovely lady, also part of Dave's design team, sent me some happy mail some time ago, and in it was a buttload of lace, because I've often made comments about, I'm a boy. I don't do lacy journals. I find lacy journals quite hard. I find the idea of them, I think they're pretty, but the idea of making one kind of makes me go, I don't know. And so she sent me loads, coloured, and like other people have sent me lace before, in smaller amounts. So I'm not saying I've never had lace in the house or in my stash or anything like that. Like, I've had some lovely bits from people that sent me happy mail, but Leslie sent me a lot, and she left a very nice letter in there which said she wanted to see what I would do with it. She was very interested to see what I would do with it. I took that as a challenge. Took that as a big challenge, and so I created one very lacy journal. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed making it. But what came out of it was, Dave and I had a conversation one day about, I don't know, am I telling you too much information, or should I just show you at some point? Dave and I had no, let's let that one dry a minute. Dave and I had a conversation around Tim Holtz colours. No. Because I have all of the oxides, every single one of them. I've done it over time, but I've built up a collection, and I now own all of the oxides. And I love them. I love playing with the oxides. I think they're really nice. But we were talking about the colours, and we were also talking about the fact that in bygone days, when we weren't quite as rude with our names, in my world, they would have, some of the colours would make very good drag queen names. Interestingly. So, believe it or not, this was a discussion that we had. So we decided that some of them would make very good drag queen names, and that then inspired me to make another journal. So I made two lacy journals. Both were named after Tim Holtz colours and themed with a Tim Holtz colour. And then I made another, and 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 another. And I think I'm up to about 35 now. So, about half of them are completely done, and about the other half probably need just are made but need ephemera for them. And so that's what I've been doing. Literally making ephemera for lacy journals named after Tim Holtz colours, and they're going to be part of a series. I'm going to start, like, maybe not the next video, but the one after that. They'll appear in my Smackdowns, and the series is called Drag Queens on the Run, because the story behind it is they're all people from around the world, in Victorian times, or gentlemen from around the world in Victorian times, who, for whatever reason, were persecuted for the things that they did, which, for any of you who knows your history or your gay history, is not far from the truth. Well, very close to the truth. And so they all ended up as part of a huge drag queen troupe in Paris, and put on shows there. So there's your backstory. So, couple of videos, and you'll get to start seeing them. And if you like them, all well and good. If you hate them, blame Leslie from Silver Moon Creations, because she sparked this whole thing. So, and I've loved it. I can't say I haven't loved it. I have really enjoyed it. I did get to at one point. I did get to the stage of, like, I don't ever want to see a piece of lace again, because it got so bad. But the idea is, and the concept is that I'm going to make a journal as part of this series for every single Tim Holtz colour that there is. So watch this space. Anyway, I digress. There you go. So, sorry about that, my microphone just fell off. God knows where that got caught. Anyway, let's put that back on and start again. So, back to this anyway. So I've covered 3 of the book pages, yeah? And now what I want to do, should really let it dry, but for the purpose of the video, let's just crack on. I'm going to put their folds back in. I'm going to get my bone folder. And I'm going to burnish it down so that glue squirts out at either end. Yay! Just going to make sure it's not kinked. There's one. The only good thing about Kalal is that when it gets on you, it's like peeling off a skin, which is quite good fun, a bit like Fabric Tack. There we go, that's that one. And when it gets on the paper, you can rub it off, rather than it making a mess of it and going, oh no, got glue everywhere. There we go. I put way too much on because it's squirting out the top and the bottom. Number 2. And oh, let's get this one in. Oh, this one's not on a play so much. This is probably the last one I did then, isn't it? Let's do that. That's that one. Oh, yeah, look at the glue squirting out everywhere. My tables, which is already a mess, it's going to be even worse now. Ah well. Ah well. Right, so that one. Ta-da! Right, bear with me a second. I'm just going to give that wipe up. It doesn't look any better to you, but trust me, it's better. So, we'll make sure we're still in shot. So now we've got 3 covered dinette nap and dinette nap, and they're going to sit that. Yeah, this one I'm actually going to fold to the way and burnish. What do I do with it? There it is. There we go. Yeah, so we've got that. So to make a lazy W, yeah? Then what we're going to do is, this is what it's going to look like. That'll shut like that, that'll shut like that. Hang on. That'll shut like that. So, we need to cover that one, and we need to cover that one, but we don't need to worry about that one, because they're going to be covered. Yeah? That makes sense? Yeah? I'm going to find 2 more pieces. I'm going to move this out of the way. Move this out of the way. I'm going to get 2 more pieces. I'm going to cover these 2. So, again, enjoy the papers as I decide what I want. Maybe that one, because I love that clock. Because there's more than one. Nah, I do love that one. I do love that one, and I do love that one. So maybe that one, because I love that one on one side, and maybe. Hang on a minute. Those 2. There we go. Decided. Yeah, decided. Those 2. So, yeah, anyway. So that's what's been going on in my life. Work, hanging out with Dave and Vic, and making lacy journals. So, and also, like, it's difficult. I guess if you make YouTube videos, you probably understand this, but I kept kind of, when I was coming to restart, I was making plans and thinking, I'll just finish this and then I'll restart and then I can start on this, and no, we'll start at the beginning, no. And because as a crafter, and I'm guessing like most crafters, you don't ever just stop. And the other thing I don't do is just do one project. So, shall we? Don't want all of it, yeah. don't ever do just one project, and so whenever I was trying to convince myself that I'll just finish this and then I'll do something for you lot or with you lot, it just never happened, because then I'll have started something else and I'll think, oh, I'll just start that, I'll just finish that, and then when that's finished, then I'll restart filming. It just never happened. And so that's not very straight, is it? There we go. And there you go, that's 2 pieces of paper and my book page. That gives it like a nice bit of folio heft. There's a word, heft. I like that word. Say it again, heft. Say it with me, heft. All right, shut up now. So yeah, I just never seem to reach that point where I was like, right, I'm finished, so I can start my list. I still have, I mean, I'm sure, in fact I know I have, sat and talked before about all the different things that I want to crack on with and do. And the other thing, which I'm sure I just need an assistant for, because my brain just can't cope with it all, is I've got 110 journals. Well, no, probably more now. At last count I had 110, but more have been added to it, that are finished and that have not been added to Etsy. But adding stuff to Etsy is, I was going to say hard. It's not hard, it's just a pain in the ass. Excuse my French. Because it's not straightforward. It's not straightforward, it's not easy. It's a pain. It is a pain. And so I kept pointing it off and keep pointing it off, and I still keep pointing it off and thinking, yeah, eventually. And the pile gets bigger because I don't stop making stuff. And the pile gets bigger because I don't stop making stuff. So there's that as well. So my Etsy's sort of quite empty. It's still got all the bow ties in it that I used to make before I started making junk journals, which is going back a while, and maybe 2 or 3 junk journals left that nobody loves. But you know, it is what it is. And like everything, I'll get round to it. Eventually, I'll get round to it. I'll sit down one day and just think, oh, I'll find a willing assistant that's willing to sit there and do it for me. that would be so much nicer. Here's my PA. They're going to add everything in. So we'll see how that goes. And so yeah, they're all the reasons why you've not seen me for a while. So just life going on. So life's not been terrible, it's just gone on and things have happened, and you know, it's not like I stopped crafting, I just stopped turning the camera on. So, and of course all the same things, you know. For me, this was always a strange thing, talking to, well, the weird thing is, I was going to say it's a strange thing talking to yourself, but it's not. Because if there's not a camera on, I talk to myself naturally. I just do. But you turn the camera on and I'm suddenly like, what do we talk about? What do I say? What happened? I don't know. So, you know, we get there. I'm back. We'll play. So, my first idea anyway is, because I made these 3 journals with these lovely new kits which have just launched. So you see, that was the other thing as well. In no way blaming Dave, but I was also hanging out for these to be launched. But then he's not been very well, so I can't make him work when he's not very well. So, because he works hard enough in life as it is. So, and he's my best friend, and I would never say to him, yeah, get on with it. Do you know what I mean? Because he's amazing. He doesn't need that kind of pressure from me. Ooh, there we go. Sticky again. Let's get rid of that one. Oop. Stuck to my finger. Thank you. Okay, so that's that one. That one. Oh no, where'd the other one go? What do I do with that now? The one that I only covered on one side. Oh no. That took me like 30 seconds to lose that. How did I manage that? Is it right at the bottom? It's right at the bottom. Thank the Lord. There we go. Whew. Right, so this one, I'm going to put its folds back in. Yeah, I'm going to put its folds back in again. And you know, glue, it's not going to like it. But for your sake, we will crack on because otherwise, if I have to wait for it to dry, you might never see it finished. There we go, that's that one. And let me fold line on that one. Yeah, sticky. Bear with me. I'm a bit snotty as well. Don't know what that's all about. That's because there's a camera turned on. It's like that. Sniffle and snot on the camera. Right, let's line that up. And let's burnish and square out the glue. Burnish and square out the glue. So, I did clean this in between seeing you last. I remember making comments about how dirty it was. You know what? It is what it is. I'm a crafter. Clean mats just, you know, yeah. Clean mats, don't understand it. Why would you? Right, so those two, then me back. Let's that way. So, no. And then, that one goes like that. Oh, there you go. That's what I love about clouds. Swipes off. Gone in a heartbeat. So that's that one. Oop. I'm going to put that way because these should be folded to the way. Is that right? Have I done that right? No, I've not done that right. Of course you've not done that right, Ben. What are you doing? Folded it in the wrong direction. Fold it the other way. Let's try that again. Burnish. There we go. So that's going to go in there. I like that. And fold this one the other way. Oh my god, look at that. That's terrible. Should we straighten that up? Put that corner on. Put that corner on. And no. Thank you. And burnish. That's so that's that. And see, should let the glue dry. But for your sake, I haven't. So that's going to go like that. Let's go like that. And that's the basis. That's the inside of our folio. Once it's shut, that's our front cover. Da-da-da. That's our back cover. Pretty. Yeah? So, first thing I'm going to do is, bear with while I lean over. I'm going to take a notch out the top of this. And, there we go. So, and that'll go there. Okay. Fun bit, watch me ink. I know, people don't like it. You know what? Turn over. Ink, and because I like to ink. So you're gonna have to watch. How are all of you anyway? Let me know. It's been a while. Thank you to those people that did send me messages. There are a couple. You know who you are. You know I love you dearly. And thank you for being the wonderful people that you are, and for worrying about me and wanting to know that I was alright. That was lovely. Makes me feel special. And that doesn't happen very often. There we go. That's that one. And on this one, we just need to do that top edge for now. And we need to do this side. And you have to think anyway, because there's 3 layers of paper there, there's a lot of white showing. Ooh. And the other thing is, hopefully you've seen most of what I've done, because I've not paid any attention to whether I'm on camera or not, which I know is terrible. I told you, out of practice. We'll get better again. I have been talking solidly for 35 minutes, which, you know, a bit of a first for me. But hey, you know, we'll see how long that lasts. And now that I've said it, I'll probably dry up with things to say. That's usually sod's law, isn't it? That's usually how that works. Right, so that one. and that one, and then that. Yeah, we get it. We're happy with that. Our glitter. Out it comes. And let us. Right, it's easier to put. I think it's easier to put it on here. So I am going to a thin bead of glue. I've realised I can't do straight lines either. Although that's not too bad for me. There's always a wonk in it somewhere. I've realised. There you go. There's your wonk. Somewhere there's always a wonk. I don't know why. I just can't. My hand goes so far, then it's like, nope, can't do that. Nope, not played. So that's that one. And then I'm going to tuck it in like this, because we have to remember that it has to fold in all the fun of doing this. I'll try and get it straight, as it is humanly possible, so that it all lines up. And the thing is, if they don't match exactly, and that's that one, like that one matches beautifully at the bottom, but it's a little bit over at the top. Once I've got all my bits in, I will trim top and bottom if I have to. I did on my last one. Ta-da! Pocket number one. And then this one, I'll do the same thing. So I'm going to try again and straight line it. You know I won't. So yeah, what else? Oh yeah, so watching Margaret do this, or Margaret do this at Seven Plaza was quite good fun, because as she said, it's not a tutorial, you're crafting with me, because half of it she couldn't remember. And I pretty much said the same thing, it's not a tutorial. Julie at Community Crafts Design did the tutorial. This is just my take on what she did, essentially. And then I'm gonna we'll line up the bottom again, because I lined up the bottom on the last one. And we'll probably then get away with not doing that, but trimming the top. We'll make sure that's buttered up to there, and then we'll fold that over, press that down, and that, in essence, is it. You can go home now. Bye. I jest. But that is the essence of it. This is the bit that Julie, that's my back bit. This is the bit that Julie taught us. It's less of a lazy W now and more of a crisp, beautiful glued down W with a poke-it and a poke-it. Yeah, and on the inside, it looks stunning. Look at that. Look at those. Aren't they fab? No. Go look at his Etsy store, he's got loads. And on the back, we're also fully covered. Yeah? So that is the basis of the folio, using 3 double pieces of book page, a leaflet, you know, anything you've got that's that shape, that shape, that shape, that you can interlock with another one. That's all you need. Yeah? So there you go. That is my take on what she did with digitals and a bit of junk mail rather than actual paper from somebody. So I'm liking that, I'm liking that, I'm liking that, I'm liking that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find a bit of washi tape to cover that, just because the white bit annoys me. I may ink it first, but at the moment it annoys me so. And then I'm going to look at pockets. So I'm going to start on the inside, just because. And if I'm going to do the same as I did the last time, then I'm going to take a same book, single sheet. And what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to take a smidge off the edge because it's ragged. And I don't like it. There we go, that's that. And then I'm gonna, I think I'm gonna use this one because I like it. And what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna think about, I want my first pocket to be maybe here. No, maybe not. Maybe here on this side. Yep, because then we still get the flowers at the top. So maybe there on that side and slooping down on that side. Right. So now this is magic. Watch this. Folded it. Da-da-da. Cut it. And then if I turn it over and turn it over, I've got two pockets, exactly the same but different heights. Ta-da! Yeah. So this one I'm going to make a little bit smaller, simply because I wanna. Get rid of that. Get rid of that bit. Unusable. And there are my two pockets. Ta-da! And they're going to go on there. No? And then, because I'm going to do like I did on the last one and have the mirror facing, I'm going to do exactly the same again. I'm going to take a smidge off. So this is where you get to see it in practice again. For anyone that missed it the first time and then you blinked and missed it because I've gone too fast. And I'm going to take my tallest one. And I'm going to take a pencil. And I'm going to, ow, hit my head on the lamp. Not clever. I'm going to do that and that. And because I want them to be exactly the same size, I'm actually going to draw a line that I can cut. Oh, actually, maybe if I line up my dots, I can just do that. So those two are now the same. So now I can do that. And then this one, I'm going to line this up with. I see, getting clever now, not even marking it. Showing off. And I'm going to take the bottom off, make that one a little bit shorter. And then I've got two more pockets that match, that will go like that. Ta-da! And then, same principle as before, I'm going to cover them with digitals. Now on this one, I'm going to use this. And for my tall bit, I'm going to stick that on there. And then for my short one, I'm going to use a bit of the cloth. So, this way I have to remember to do it right. Should I put my tape on first? No, I won't. I'll show you that after. So, da-da-da-da. And you could do this with glue stick or whatever you like. I like glue stick. I do use glue stick a lot. It curls. So, for the sake of videoing, I thought I wouldn't. I'd do this because it's quicker. So I'm going to line that up, I'm going to line that up, I'm going to line that up, and I'm going to go whoosh, whoosh. There we go. And then, there it is. Move those out of the way a minute. If I do this, then my top piece will be the right width. And do that. And if I get rid of that glue, I'm going to do that. Ta-da! And then what I do is, just because it's just not going to have digital on the back like it does on the other ones, I have this micropore basically. It's used for holding badges down, but it's flimsy but sturdy, if that makes sense. That probably doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It's very thin, it's very fine, but it gives a bit of added strength to the top of your pocket. So that's that one. Ta-da! And then on the bit that's left over, because I like the clocks, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take a shorter one. Will it fit? Will it fit? Oh, just look at that. Is that the right way? Have I made them the wrong way around? I have. Oh, look, no. I haven't made them the wrong way around. I've made a variation. get on with it. Right, so that way, we're going to glue it that way. We'll glue that side. See, wasn't thinking. So on the other folio, the pocket's sloped that way. On this one, they're going to slope that way and meet in the middle. But you know, variations. And this is literally, I mean, you could leave this folio as plain as it is now, or just add little pockets, or add hundreds of pockets, or add no pockets, whatever you like. You know, this is where, once you've got that basic structure, you can literally go to town. And like I said, I just got trigger happy with pockets and just thought, oh, another one here, another one here, another one here, another one here, and just kept going. And eventually thought, stop now. But it takes a while. It takes a while for me to go, stop now, because I was having too much fun. I was enjoying myself. Right, so that's that one. So let's trim this one. And take that off. I'm going to keep me a little bit, because why not? Because I don't know how to throw things away anymore. And if anybody else throws stuff away, I fish through the bin and take it out again. Envelopes, bits of paper, you name it. That moved again because I'm not letting my glue dry, but you know, I blame you lot for that. There we go. Get that one off. Get that one. And let's have a look. Let's have a look. I'm just taking the excess off. So there's one pocket, and there's the other pocket, and I like that. So watch me ink. Da 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 da. There we go. Boom, boom. So yeah. So what do you want to know now? Ask away, and we shall answer questions next time I see you. Go check out his kits. For those of you that know me, you know that David's my best friend. As well as being a brilliant crafter, he is my best friend in life. And so I wholeheartedly support his arty endeavours, but he's turning out to be a really good artist. See, I like those. So I'm gonna get my art glitter. And I'm going to try and do a straight without a wonk line on this one. No. And no. And then I'm going to put that on there. Come on, down a bit before you set. There we go. And lo and behold, it's the perfect fit. How did that happen? Because I showed you a magic trick, that's how that happened. Using the same piece of paper for both pockets. So, and then again, no, and no, and this one here. Oh, there you go. There's me wonk. 2 wonks on that one. Which, if you know me, 2 things, 2 film quotes spring to mind. First one is, I don't do anything straight. For now. And the other one is from my favourite film, Touchstone Trilogy, which is, try as I might, I just can't walk in flats. And if you know me, you'll get the reference. Right, so we'll just give it a press. It's out glitter glue, so once it's on, it'll never move. No. And then we're going to flip it over, and we do exactly the same. Except, I've got to remember to stick the pictures on the right side so that they go the right way, because I'd like them to meet in the middle. Yeah? So they want to go that way, and I need to find another piece of paper. And I want to go far, let's have a look. Nope, says that's something else. Nope, says that's something else. Ooh, maybe. We'll think about that one. Yep, that one. Cool. Right, so I need to go that way. like that, like that. And I'm going to do them that way. And the reason I'm doing them that way around is because the big one, I'll have the stalks at the bottom, but the little one's going to sit over the top of it, so those stalks will be covered up. See? There is method. I know it's hard to believe, but there is method in the madness that goes on in this house. So we'll do that. Oh, I didn't make up all my other thing, did I? Oh well. Ah well. I did it on one to show you good practice, and I didn't do it on the other to show you bad practice. Hey ho, such is life. I'm going to do that one there, and that's going to go at the bottom, and it'll catch the stalks, which ain't exactly the prettiest and not exactly what we want. Oh, moved, don't. I think so. There. Come on, sit still. Good boy. And then I'm going to follow it up with this one above it. And I'm going to stick them both on at the same time, look, because I'm getting ahead of myself, or I don't know, showing off, or trying too hard, or trying to be clever. You decide. I'm just on a postcard. No, don't. Let's not do that. Let's put that right up, and that right up. No. Ta-da, and ta-da. Nobody move. So that's those two stuck on. Let's move that a second. Let's move that up. Let's squish off my glue, because I'm about to cut there. Make sure they're lined up there. They are. And here we go. Are we ready? Let the magic commence again. If this doesn't work now after I've talked about magic so much, save that for something else. And everything's going to have to be de-glued at the end of this, but you know what? It was worth it just to see you all and speak to you all and say hello. And that one. And da-da-da. Yeah. And that one. And last bit. I'm sure this is fascinating watching me cut with a knife, but it would only be fun if you saw a finger go flying, because that's called comedy crafting. But hey, yeah, sticky. So that, and that one, and ta-da! How pretty is that? I think. Oh no, let's not. Let's be sensible. My micropaw. Da-da-da. My edge, just to make it a little bit stronger. It's not perfect, but you know what? It just gives it a little bit more strength, which is all it needs. So, because I know you hear people talking about you don't want to break your pockets when you're shoving things into it, and I always think, if I've paid a lot of money for a journal, there ain't no way I'm going to be shoving stuff into it. I will gently be opening my pocket and placing a tag into it, because I'm not paying money just to ruin it within 5 minutes. But anyway, I digress. Let's just get that off my sticky fingers. My fingers are really sticky. And turn that over. So ink and ink. And sort of the possibilities of this, I know I said this already, but are literally endless, because once you've got your basic 3 W pieces covered with something front and back, any pocket that you know how to make would then be inserted onto that. So if all you know how to do is to make a pocket like that, then make pockets like that and put one on every page if you want to. If all you know is how to make notebooks, then make notebooks and put a notebook on every page if you want to. You know, it's entirely governed by the things that you do and the things that you know. you don't have to be special or clever or brilliant to be able to do these projects. You just have to enjoy what you do and have a go. Ooh, relatively straight. Let's stick that on. And that on. Ooh, I might need a bit of a trim on one end because it's slightly larger and I don't like that. We ain't having none of that in this house. Yeah, we're going to trim that. It don't have to be perfect, but it does. I'm going to trim that. I inked that white bit, but it's not disappeared enough for me. And everybody's going, what white bit? And I'm going, you can't see it, but I can. That's all that matters. Right. Oh, sticky fingers still. Right. And we'll just ink those bits again. I'm going to ink that bit. I'm going to ink that bit. I'm going to ink that bit just for good measure. And then, I'll take my folio. I always feel posh saying folio, my folio. When I get my folio out, I feel quite posh. But hey, I'm not, by any stretch of the imagination. So I'll tell anyone who knows me. There we go, that's that and that. Let's stick that on. And then that. And then that. And then that. And ooh, the glue went flying. Craft lunch. Da-da, and there. We'll shut our thing. We'll give it a right good press. And it's that glitter glue. So in theory, that should be it. So there you go. And there you go. Look at that. I'll use something that's just a bit of green card so that you can see. Ta-da! And there we go. Ta-da! And there, and there, and then also there, and there. Ta-da! So that still needs a bit of trimming off the top, but I'm not going to worry about that. So that's that bit. Next, let's see if we've got scrap eyes. I like that bit, so I'm gonna, in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it because it'll give me a bit of strength, and then I don't have to stick it on a bit of book page. Like that. And glue it down. Try and be sensible and push my glue that way. Oh, there we go. Glue that way. Because I didn't put glue all the way to the end on this side, but yeah, there we go. And see, I learned something myself then. How not to get glue on my desk. And then I'm going to trim it. Bit more scrap. Go on the pile. And I think I like that bit. I'm just going to chuck that on there. That is what I'm going to do, folks. Pencil. So let's just go whack, and whack. Technical term. And line them up. Line them up. That looks not straight. Let's try that again. Let's have a look. On the lines of my grid. Oh, that's why it's not straight. Because that's not straight. It's not far off, but... So let's go somewhere in the middle of both of them. Et voila! French, you know. Ink, because we like it. Oh, I've just thought what I'm going to put on this, but we'll come back to that in a second. It's going to be a surprise. that way a bit. Stick it down, stick it down, stick it down. Da 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 da. So now we have a teeny weeny pocket on the front. I have this. This is the end of the other one that I showed you earlier. But I is going to use it because, well, because I want to. And it's none of your business. Well, it is, because you're watching, and I'm sure somebody will have an opinion. But I'm going to stick that on there. Sticky. Stick that on there. Voila. And then, in my little box over here somewhere, which you've not seen, is it that one? Oh no, it's that one. I have. Look at all my butterflies, said the man who was never going to do anything with butterflies in his life. He now has boxes and boxes of them. He also has. Excuse me. Butterflies. But he also has lots of butterfly clusters that he made. You don't need to see those yet. You don't need to see those yet. That's a secret. That's a secret. That one's a secret. That one's a secret. That one's a secret. Na-na. 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 I haven't found one I like yet. Well, no. I love them all. I haven't found one that'll go on this channel yet. Na-na. 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 I quite like that. That'd go quite well as well. They're a bit big though. No. Oh, that might be it. And no. So I have been busy. I have done stuff. I've made stuff. I've played. I've enjoyed myself. See, that bit of fabric kind of becomes obsolete now because now I want to put that on there. Like that. Oh, yeah. We're doing that. We're going to make my pocket taller. But that's what we're doing. All right. So, about there and about there. Right, so go about there. I'd forgotten about those. I only thought about that halfway through what I was doing. So this is now going to extend my pocket and make it slightly taller. So I need, what have I got that I can stick in there? Aha! You probably can't see that, but it's a bit of film. I'm going to stick that in there so that it doesn't stick to my page. Oh, come on. I'm going to try and stick that. There we go. And then I'm going to attempt I can see a bit of my fabric. That's not too bad. There we go. And now my pocket got a bit bigger. Oh, I like that. I'm impressed with myself. That doesn't happen very often, trust me. So, there's the front of my journal. I'm not going to take that film out until my art glitter glue's had a while to cause trouble. Pockets there. Oh, no, don't. Pockets there, yeah? So, next I'm going to take, where did I see? You get used to this. I'll start a sentence and not finish it because in my head I know what's going on, even though you don't. Aha! I have this. No. So I'm thinking I may do that. Or will I do that? Oh, now then. So I may do that instead. and we'll put it back on it. So it'll be a bit like the other one, so you can kind of see what I did with the other one. Yeah, do we think? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so let's do that. Make do that. Oh, we're overrunning a bit. Right, we can do this, and then I'll let you go. It may take a little while, but I'll let you go afterwards. I suppose, maybe. Off you go. And then I kind of wanna do a wanna. In fact, you know what I'll do? I wanna do a. You may have noticed where's my there it is. Let me show you. So on this one, I made this curvy pocket and put a window in it and made another curvy pocket to go on there. That's how I made it out of. It's a bit of cardboard, and I drew a curve on it and I cut the curve out. That was that simple. Not complicated at all. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that on there. I like so. Bigger at the bottom, smaller at the top. If it goes in my folio, hang on. Let us think on this. I'm going to go on my folio like that. No. I'm going to go on my folio like that. Because I want that to be like that. I want it to be like that. No, I want it to be like that. No. So, I do that. I line that up with my edge, not hedge. The hedge is, I don't have a hedge. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know. Just ignore me, folks. And do that. See, variations. It's all about what you do. And this is an envelope that I had in my stash that I'd cut open for something else. That when I was pulling stuff out of blaze, I just thought, leave it in the pile. You never know. And look, you never know. Okay, so what now? What have I got bits wise? Because I'm going to need bits. So let's put my bits back in. And let's see what we can do. Oh, look at that. Like it were made to measure. Maybe, do you know what? Let's glue stick this one. There we go. In true Roxy's creation fashion, letters, collage and envelope. Ta-da-da. That one. Ta-da-da. And now I might do that so that it. I might do that so it goes over my fold. That's a good idea, but do that so it goes over your fold. That's a very sensible way of doing it. Do that one. Because, well, you needed to be even stickier, didn't you? You did. Not enough glue was being used. You might as well get more on yourself. And then, what have I got here? Ooh, another bluey bit. Maybe one there. And then you can fold around the corner, and then I don't have an edge. As such. Shall we? Yes. Let's. And that's that one. You can tell it's warm. My glue stick's mushy. I don't usually have a mushy glue stick. They're usually quite firm. That's that one. It. I say to you, it. What else we got? What have we got left? See? So all the bits that cut off, I'm now using, which I also like. What else have I got? Ooh, I like that. Now, let's use up the bits we've got. Be sensible, Mr. King. Be sensible. Put that one on there. Maybe. Well, you might put a pocket on it anyway, so do it. Just do it. No. I normally do put a little pocket on the bottom of it, so we'll see what happens. I know what you like, you probably will. You know, you've overrun with time, but you're still being pocket trigger happy. Hey ho. Celery and all that. I'm sure you people don't mind. And if you did mind, you've probably gone by now. Hey ho. I worry not. That's that one. And then, oh, bits everywhere, bits everywhere. Oh, perfect. That's you. I won't bring my glue book in anymore. I'm sure you know what putting glue stick on paper looks like. So I'll put you in that, like that. And, oh, now, decisions. Oh, just too sharp, but if we did that. Bear with while I think about this. No. Yeah, we're going to do that. I'm doing it, whether you like it or not. That one. Excuse my elbow, shoulder, forearm, whatever you can see. Not even a good one, no tattoo on that side. No. Right, let's put that on there. And then this little bluey bit, I'm also going to glue. I'm going to put it on there. Because nobody says your window has to be the actual size that's on the packet, do they? Well, somebody might. The envelope police might, but pff, you know what? They've got to catch me first. Like that. Oop. And that. And that. Ooh. And that. This is all sticky now. Can I reuse any of them? Yeah, I probably can. I'm not throwing them away. See what this crafty life has done to me. I'm not throwing them away, I can't. And should we have... Right, so now I need to think about this, because that's going to go on there, and that's quite blue. So maybe we will do the quite plain bit. And then I can add a fussy cut or some such thing. Do you know what? I'm going to straighten that up. Sorry. What's in the box? That one. Nice straight line. So, right. Let's do this. Hang on a second. Bear with me. Bear with me. I'm going to rescore so that it folds well. My envelope line. Like that. And then I'm going to refold it. Just like that. And burnish. And burnish. Cool. Not going to like it, of course. Of course it's not going to like it. Because you've already glued and done stuff. Yep. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Ugh, let's get rid of the glue page now, it's sticky. Fold it over. Which side just there? Yeah, that bit. And here we go. We're nearly there, folks. We're nearly there. I know I've overrun my hour that I normally do. And do you know what? It is what it is. Stay, go, watch, don't. Hopefully you'll enjoy. Hopefully you'll learn something. Hopefully you'll try it. Hopefully you'll know how to do it and think, oh, that's a different take on it. Hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully I'll publish this video. But yeah. There we go. That's that, and that, and that, and that. Oop, 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 oop. Trim it properly. Thank you. I'm going to save that bit. Oh, I'm not going to save that bit. I'm going in my bin. Look at that. So that's that. Okay, so now all I need to do is maybe I'm going to score this one as well, so I can fold this back over. And that. Oh, Ooh, everything's sticking to everything. That's gonna go like that. Gonna burnish it, because that's what you're supposed to do. Well, supposedly. And then I'm gonna take. I've got any more biggish bits. I need a biggish bit. I need an offcut. I'm gonna. I have to think about which bit I like. Do you know what? Don't think about it, just do it, Brian. Overthinking gets you nowhere. Well, you know. Let's go. And fold. And burnish. And then bring this back in. So that will then, with this little towel, glue in there, and glue down there, and then I'll trim it off. What I am going to do though, because it'll probably annoy me, is ink down there, because I bet your bottom dollar a bit of it's going to show. Like that. Ink across the top as well, because you bet your bottom dollar a bit. That's going to show too. There we go. Like that. So I'm going to put glue on here. Mr. Art Glitter himself making an appearance. Oh, there's a bonk. And that and that. And then I'm going to put some glue down this one. I don't know how much I need on this, so I'm just going to do the whole way and then I'll trim it off. That, and that. And I didn't know if I was the right way up or not. That way up. Yeah. So then, oh, ow! Hit my head on the lamp again. I'm getting good at that. I'm going to line that up in there. I'm not going to put it all the way to the edge. I'm going to leave it slightly out so that my fold still happens. I told you a bit of show. I'm going to make sure that's folded down. No, I'm not. Oh my God. Nearly. What I'm going to do is, have I got a bit of, I'm going to take this, which is literally a printout of a time card. Will that fit? It will. And I'm going to stick it down. Because, why am I doing this? Answer on a postcard? No, don't do that. This is not Blue Peter. Because I don't want a white background showing through my window. But I don't need anything overly fussy because I don't want it to distract from the flowers. But colour wise this will go. And I think it'll work really well. No, Brian, no! Oh God, sometimes I'm an idiot. So I'm going to put that in there. Like that. I'm gonna take that off there, like that, because sometimes I'm an idiot. I'm going to fold that over, I'm going to fold that over, and I'm going to stick that down. I hope to God that made some sort of sense to somebody, and if it did, can you explain it to me? I'm just going to take that off again, because I am an idiot, because I want that to go under my time card, don't I? So let's take a bit of that off. Let's take quite a lot of that off. This is how I don't show you how to fix it, because you made a mess. So I stuck my time card down and then realised that my flap was going to show through the window. So I'm gonna butcher it. So I'm re-gluing my flap and I'm re-gluing the edge of my time card. And I'm going to attempt, if I can, to slot them into each other. So this is not the craft along bit. So please don't try this at home. Just don't make a mistake in the first place would be my advice. Stick that in there. There we go. Oh, rescued. Oh my god. How difficult did I make that? Did I make it look like a pig's ear? I probably did. If I did, I do apologise. There we go. Now you can see time card behind it. I'm quite pleased with that. I'm just going to make sure I've not glued that down. And I haven't. Oh, look at me. Problem fixed. And then, I'm going to remove that out of the way. And I'm going to trim this off. Oh, I'm so pleased that worked out. So, I kind of scared myself that it wouldn't. And it almost didn't. It was almost abandoned. So, oh no, don't get caught. There we go. We're going to ink, because it's going to have wire edge. And so you can journal on that bit. Schwanky, if you wish to. And I'm going to go around this bit. And I'm going to go around this bit, because I can, and I wanna. And then the final thing I'm going to do on this bit before I stick it down is, I'm going to put a big glue at the bottom, because I forgot. There we go. Now I need to find my folio. There it is. Open it to the back page, and this is going to sit in there beautifully. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do that. Oh, there's my big wonk. And I'm doing this because I want the envelope to flip out, so it needs to be secure at this end. And then I'm going to do that. I'm going to stick it down. Da-da-da. And there we go. Et voila. Et voila. Et voila. Take that bit of glue off, because that's no good to anybody. And that's it. Take my film out. And then, where's my lid? There it is. Give me a second. Woohoo! Craft lunch. Let's just move everything out of the way and make a lot of noise doing it. Bang, bang. There we go. Move that out of the way. Move that out of the way. And let's look at finished product. Let's get something that contrasts in colours so you can see what I'm doing. And give me a second while I put my pin in my out glitter glue. Otherwise, it's just pointless having it, because it'll turn to a big lump. Welcome to my finished folio. For the sake of this video anyway, because it's very long now. Very long. An hour and a half almost. So, big pocket. Ta-da! Ta-da! We open up. We've done nothing with this yet. I'll show you what I do when I do it. Pocket here. Pocket here. Big pocket here. Whip it over. Pocket here. Pocket here. Big pocket here. Tuck. Flip it over to the back. We have, oh, look, an envelope. With a window. That flips out. Journal space. Haven't done anything on the back. Haven't done anything on the back, but you can journal on those because they're writable on. And that, my darling people, is it for this evening's video. And for my first foray back into filming. I feel a bit bonkers now, but hey, I hope you enjoyed it. It was nice to be back. It was nice to talk to you all, and hopefully I'll talk to you all soon. That's it. Yep, that's definitely it. I've just looked at how long this video is. So, bye for now. There will be more here soon at some point. I'll try not to make it 200 days again. Alright, see you later. Love you all. Bye bye. We'll finish with a shake, shall we?